Viewers, thanks for joining us on Times Now. With 2 phases of Lok Sabha polls completed and 5 to go, the Prime Minister has set his poll agenda and answered on many of the burning topics in an exclusive interview to the Times of India. The Prime Minister has specifically answered on perhaps the headline topic in conversation right now, that is the Congress promise of redistributing wealth. Thus far, there has been precious little from the Congress by way of explanation as to how they will do it. The tools cited have including things like wealth tax and inheritance tax, as mentioned by Sam Pitroda in his controversial remarks. The Prime Minister has torn these to shreds. He says that they are not solutions, rather problems disguised as solutions. He asked people if they would work hard if eventually the government redistributes their wealth. The Prime Minister says this would kill the startup revolution and benefit only the opposition's vote bank. He says these solutions would cause complete and irreversible communal disharmony. Amping up his attack on the matter of wealth redistribution, he opened another front. The Prime Minister said that the Constitution protects the property of all minorities. Thereby, he says, constitutionally, Congress cannot redistribute Waqf properties. He says that as the Congress cannot touch minorities' properties, it can only mean it will eye the properties of other communities. The Prime Minister has also picked apart what Rahul Gandhi had proposed on conducting a wealth survey or X-ray, as Rahul put it. This, as per the Prime Minister, is Maoist ideology and thinking.
कांग्रेस के 60 वर्षों के राज में देश में सबसे ज्यादा SC, ST, OBC परिवार ही उन्हीं के सबसे ज्यादा हाल खराब रहे। आप अपने गांव में देख लीजिए, अगर गांव के बाहर झुपड़ी में रहना पड़ता है, कौन है? हमारे SC समाज के लोग हैं। मुसीबत में जीना पड़ता है, कौन है? हमारे ST समाज के हैं। तकलीफों में जीना पड़ता है, कौन है? हमारे OBC समाज के लोग हैं। मोदी ने इन परिवारों को ही अपनी प्राथमिकता बनाया। 10 वर्षों में गरीब कल्याण की जितनी भी योजनाएं हमने बनाई, हमारी योजना सबके लिए है, बिना भेदभाव के हैं, समाज के हर वर्ग के लिए है। और स्वाभाविक है, जो लोग 50-60 साल से पिछड़े हुए थे, उनको उसका लाभ पहले मिल रहा है। और हम तो मानते हैं, इस देश की संपत्ति का पहला अधिकार उन लोगों का है जो पंक्ति में आखिर में बैठे हुए। महात्मा गांधी भी यही कहते थे। मुफ्त राशन हो, मुफ्त इलाज हो, पक्के घर हो, शौचालय हो, बिजली हो, गैस हो, पानी हो, ये सब कुछ सबसे ज्यादा वंचित समाज को जरूरत थी। और वंचित समाज की वो आकांक्षाएं आजादी के इतने सालों के बाद आपका सेवक मोदी पूरी कर रहा है।
The India bloc has hit back at Prime Minister. They claim that Modi government has worked only to make its wealthy friends even wealthier, while people have borne the brunt.
You know, Mr. Modi's moral and intellectual bankruptcy is a price that this country has paid for the last 10 years. The reality is that after being 10 years in government, you have no plans to rein in high prices. You have no plans to create employment. You have no plans to bridge income inequality. You have only made the rich richer. You have only made monopolies be built. You have only helped a handful of crony capitalist friends. What about the multitudes of poor? The reality is that
जब से इलेक्शन का बिगुल बजा है, तब से प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के सभी नेता चुनावों को कम्युनलाइज करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। अब हिंदू मुसलमान, कभी वो डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जी का आधा अधूरा बयान चलाते हैं, लेकिन आधा अधूरा बयान चलाकर प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी इस इलेक्शन को कम्युनलाइज करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। और अब उनको वक्फ बोर्ड की याद भी आने लगी है। प्रधानमंत्री जी, कांग्रेस ने अपना मैनिफेस्टो दिया है, उस मैनिफेस्टो को भी आपने भारतीय जनता पार्टी की ट्रोल आर्मी से और खुद आपने गलत ट्रोल करने की कोशिश की है।
Let's open this up. Vishwas Pathak, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Shyam Prasad Mehta, leader of the Congress. Gentlemen, good evening. Mr. Mehta, the Prime Minister is asking you a direct question. Will the Congress survey Waqf properties?
Now, first of all, inform the Prime Minister that we are not falling into these meaningless, brainless tactics of him. We have put forward a manifesto in front of the country. This is what we are going to work on, and he cannot steal the narrative. And here is a news, Mr. Prime Minister. You are no more driving the narrative of the politics of this country.
Mr. Meka, but answer the fundamental question. No, you're not answering the question.
Where is the fundamental question?
Rahul Gandhi says, wealth ka X-ray karenge. We will survey the wealth.
Okay.
What has a lot of assets? Will you survey it? In principle, yes or no?
No, I will tell you. I will tell you. Prime Minister and people, anybody who thinks on those lines are brainless. If somebody is talking about wealth survey, they are talking about the national resources, not the private property.
Waqf is not private property. How is Waqf private property?
No,
the person who's asking you this question is brainless, but the individual who came up with this idea of doing survey, what would you call him?
Pranesh, let me tell you, these tactics of diverting the attention on unnecessary issues.
But how is Waqf property private property? I don't understand. That's not fact. Let me bring in Vishwas Pathak.
No, I will tell you. How about
the Waqf has unlimited powers given to it by the laws that have been passed by governments in the past.
Yeah, you are very right. See, look at the statement made by Dr. Manmohan Singh in 2006 about the first rights of minorities, that is specifically Muslims. I would say how it is Muslims only, I'll tell you. And also read out the manifesto of Congress of 2024, where they are talking about redistribution of the wealth. Now go back to 1947. In 1947, those Muslims who left India, their properties were reserved and put into Waqf Board. This Waqf Board law was created by Congress. Whereas the Hindus which migrated from Pakistan to India, their properties in Pakistan vested with Muslims or with the government of India. The concept like Waqf Board or Waqf law is nowhere even in Muslim countries. It is only in India because Congress believes in redistribution of the properties in favor of minorities. And minorities means Muslim. Waqf Board is holding a land of around 8 lakhs acres all over India. Even railways and army, the land owned by any non-government organization is Waqf Board. So as per Waqf Board, they can still claim any land to be their land and nobody can question them, not even in courts. The Section 3 of Waqf Board Act says that if they feel that this is their land, it is their land, that's all. Even if it is my land, I will have to prove that it is my land. So it's a very, very ironical provisions in Waqf Board. And Congress supports that kind of situation.
I'm surprised that Mr. Meka is saying that this is private property. I don't know what to make of it. Let me quote Section 40 of the Waqf Act. Mr. Meka, listen to every word. And I'm not making this up. I'm only reading for what the rule is. Section 40, the board may itself collect information regarding any property which it has reason to believe to be Waqf property, and if any question arises whether a particular property is Waqf property or not, or whether a Waqf is a Sunni Waqf or a Shia Waqf, it may, after making such inquiry, as it may deem fit, decide the question. So there you go. It has all the powers. Will the Congress touch Waqf? That is what the Prime Minister is trying to ask.
First of all, Pranesh, Prime Minister is trying to divert the discussion, political discourse onto Waqf Board.
Come back to the discussion.
I will tell you, come back to the discussion of caste census, come back to the discussion of providing equal opportunity and social and economic justice.
Mr. Meka, why are you running away from what Rahul Gandhi has said? X-ray of wealth. Rahul Gandhi proposed this.
Yes, we need to.
It is his brainwave.
Yes, we need to
then
do that.
As part of the wealth X-ray, will the X-ray of Waqf properties happen?
The X-ray of all public properties and public resources, national resources will happen.
So what comes under that? Say that.
Over them?
No, so say that. You should say that then and end this debate.
Okay.
You should say what assets will be surveyed.
Now, first of all, Prime Minister need to say, okay, if work facets are also surveyed, I am okay with the X-ray of the country. Did the Prime Minister say that? Does he have the gumption
Why
to
will
say
the
that?
Prime Minister say, Mr. Meka, it is your survey. You have to answer questions.
Not our survey, it's the country's survey, Pranesh.
But Congress manifesto
our
proposing
survey.
this survey, sir.
No, yes, we have a meaningful manifesto. Prime Minister has no meaningful manifesto. He speaks about Mangal Sutra, Bachli, Mans, Waqf Board. He is running out of all the agenda. He has no agenda.
He says this is Maoist ideology.
Again, one more Maoist. Manipur to nahi bolte. Machli, Mans, Maoist, Mangal Sutra. ये सब बोलते हैं.
Okay.
डर गए.
Mr. Pathak, quick response, then we take a break.
See, Honorable Prime Minister has very badly exposed their intentions. Their intentions are to redistribute the wealth in favor of minority, and minority means only Muslims. This is all established through work board activities. Why not they have created similar provisions for Sikh, Jain or Christians? Minority means for them only Muslims. And that is why Honorable Prime Minister has linked properly the Dr. Manmohan Singh statement of 2006.
The Prime Minister has said what he had to on the Waqf question. We are yet to hear anything from the Congress High Command. Let's see what the response is. And when it comes, gentlemen, I thank both of you for joining us on Times Now. Viewers, a quick break.